All right, guys. Okay, this is annoying. There, that works. A lot of things are gonna change soon here. First off, my hair, it's longer. That's cool. It's kind of echoey because there's no curtains or bookshelves in this room, and as you can see, there's no pictures on the wall. And the reason for this is a few things. Like I said, lots of changes. So probably first and biggest change is that I have quit my full-time job in higher education teaching. I'm still teaching online, so I'm still a professor and all of that good stuff. But I'm starting a new job, a new company actually, and it has nothing to do with teaching or anything that I've ever done before. We're gonna be working in logistics, essentially. A new field for me, an exciting opportunity. And I'm moving across the country with April, my wife, to do it. We are moving to the last place on earth that I ever thought I would live. Still in the United States. It is Las Vegas in Nevada, which is not like a Cliff and April kind of place, but I think it's gonna be really, really cool. So we're moving across the country, and we started knowing that this was going to happen in December. Like, we started applying for this kind of stuff and trying to start to put things together like last year in July, and now in January, and then in December they told us like, yeah, we want to partner with you. And then we kept thinking like, okay, so we're gonna probably leave next year. We thought we had like a whole year. And then late June, they called us up and were like, hey, do you wanna go? It's time to go. And we had to decide really quickly whether we were gonna go. And that is the reason you haven't seen a ton of videos from me over the past month, because the month of June has involved some very quick, like going to see family, finishing a vacation, and then a lot of packing, selling things, selling a house, buying a new house, all sorts of crazy stuff. It's been insane. And so that's a lot of change. Starting a company, doing a move across the country, buying a house, selling a house, saying goodbye to friends and family, and all this stuff. But the bigger and more exciting change is that we're gonna have a baby. The due date is in November. She is going to be a girl, and we don't have a name picked out yet, but we are working really hard on it. We've narrowed it down to about 5 names at this point, which is exciting, but also stressful because now we have to choose one of those 5. And no, none of those names is Ruby, but that's not a bad idea. So we're really excited about all of this stuff. Now, I would say that probably the most stressful part of all of this is that it's a lot of good life things happening, but they're all happening at once, and so it's hard to savor any single one of them. And it's also hard to be a YouTuber while you're doing all of that. So this next 6 months is like, you know, the baby's gonna come in November, we're starting the business, and the first 6 months is gonna be the hardest. So we're putting a lot of things together, which means that you're probably not gonna see a ton of videos from me for the next 6 months or so. I'm still gonna be maintaining a lot of my Patreon perks and stuff like that, if any of my patrons are watching this. But it is gonna be a little bit different. And then we'll look at more how the Pop Song Professor changes and grows as we move into the new year. I will be back with videos. What I'm really thinking I wanna do more of, because I've tried so many things, and if you ever try to do YouTube yourself, trying so many things is not always a good thing, because it means people don't always know what to expect from you. A lesson learned. But I want to kind of double down on the original mission while not worrying so much about, you know, what's the most popular song, because I feel like I've explained a lot of songs that were not super interesting because I knew a lot of people wanted to hear about them, and it just wasn't interesting for me. So I've just been like listening to a lot of music recently, because that's what I always do. And every once in a while I'll just hear this song and I'll be like, I want to tell the Lyricorns about this. Like, they need to hear about this song because it's so interesting and so exciting. So that's kind of the direction I'm thinking we'll be going more when we come back in January. And if I'm able to post any videos between now and then, just really trying to find songs that I think are super exciting and have cool cool, interesting meanings. I also am putting on hold my other projects. If you've been paying attention, you know that I've got the Obsessed podcast. We did season 1 and got 10 episodes out, and now I'll start on that again in the new year. And then I've also got the College Hacked YouTube channel where I teach people how to get through college inexpensively. And I'll put some more videos out on that in the next year too. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of just adjusting to all the new life stuff. And I'm so sorry that it means like less connection between you and I, because I love you guys and we have a really great time together talking about something that we love. So anyway, that is the update. And thank you guys, as always, for watching and being part of this. I hope that you have a really, really great rest of your summer, whatever you're doing, wherever you're at. And I hope it's less hot than mine is about to be. Cool. Be cool, guys. And I don't want to say goodbye. I want this video to go on forever because it feels like once I press stop, you know, it's like kind of the end of this section of the Pop Song Professor, and then we take a hiatus, and then it'll be something slightly different when we come back. So I don't want to end this video. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, any other way I can milk this out for a little bit longer, but just know that you guys mean a lot to me. And I know I haven't gotten to meet most of you in person, but if you're anything as cool, any like 10% as cool as the people from this audience that I have gotten to meet in person, know that you're super cool. And even if you're not a cool person, you're still cool. So anyway, keep listening to music. That's good. Keep thinking deeply about it. And send me an email every once in a while just to check in. I'd love to hear from you. It's Clifford@popsongprofessor.com. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.